Hi folks, and welcome back to my shop and another segment of Terminating Low Voltage Cables. I'm Ron, and the other day I had a guy tell me that my 10-minute video on how to put a modular plug on the end of a Category 5E cable at 10 minutes was just way too long. And I thought about that for a minute, and I understand what he's saying, but I told him, thinking, there's a lot of great information in this video. I talk a lot about, the twisting and the cabling itself. I talk about all the different parts and pieces of the actual modular plug, and a few tips to think about when you're buying these things. So I cover a lot of information in that time frame. And putting these on is not all that hard. It just takes a little practice is all it is to it. And I've put these things on for years now. And by the way, your data guy, if he cannot put a plug on the end of your Cat 5 cable, you might find yourself a different data guy. But anyway, so I tell everybody, go home with a box of connectors and put one on, cut it off, put it on, another one on, and cut it off. And you go through that process, and 20, 30, 50 later, you'll get to a point where you can put these on in a fairly short period of time. And I know at 10 minutes that video is pretty long, but if you want to be able to put that modular plug on the end of that Category 5 cable in a fairly reasonable period of time and it work right, I'd ask you to watch the video. So, hey, I'm Ron with Ideal, and we'll see you next time.